Queen Elizabeth Wildlands Provincial Park. And today I'm going to be doing, actually this weekend, we're doing a solo kayak trip. I'm going to be retracing the big loop with a little bit of twist. I'll be coming back into Sheldon Lake and then back through Devil's Lake. So right now I'm on Devil's Lake, and couldn't ask for any better weather than this. It's supposed to be nice all weekend. But anyways, I'm gonna grab, get all the gear out of the Jeep, get the kayak off the roof, and head out. Well guys, got all my gear all loaded up. About to head out on Devil's Lake. Doesn't look too rough, but this is one of the bigger lakes I'll be on this weekend. Not the biggest, but so it'll probably take me about 20 minutes to get to the first portage, which is about 1,600 meters, and that'll take us into Sheldon Lake. So let's get out on the water. The Sheldon Lake Portage from Devil's Lake to Sheldon, you'll want to look out for an old red truck, some kind of 1940s old truck. It'll be on your left hand side, so it's not too far of a paddle, so let's get there. There it is, Sheldon Lake Portage, tucked back in a little corner here. Just look for that big red truck. There we go, made it to the first portage. I think I'm gonna chug back a Red Bull and probably try and single carry it all the way. And hopefully, I think the water is gonna be high enough so I can take a little detour and knock off about a third of the portage. So, see you in a bit. like 10 minutes into the portage and slipped in the mud. Got a soaker there. Not a big deal, I'll dry it by the campfire later. And you know what? I'm just gonna drag my kayak. Yeah, so let's get her done. So just to the right of the Devil's Lake, the Sheldon Portage, there's actually, I don't know if it's a couple little ponds that you can bypass. Probably more than half the portage, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it in right here, and this should take you right to Sheldon Lake. And it'll save you a little bit of time and save your energy. It's nice. It looks like the shortcut is nice and open today. Water level is a little higher than last time I was here, so should be pretty easy from here to Sheldon Lake now. Should be there for 15 minutes or so. Just came to a little beaver dam here. Have to lift over and put it right there. Not a big deal. Well, it's probably only like a 3-minute hike over to Sheldon Lake from here. So let's get over there and check it out. Well, made it to Sheldon Lake. Got all my gear. Just gonna load in the, get all loaded up. Head out to Peter's Pond, I believe. Let's get there. I'd be lying if I said the bugs weren't bad, but there's more annoying. Whatever, I got bug spray. So we're on Sheldon Lake right now. And I lied, we're going to Cooney Lake next. So the portage for Cooney Lake is straight over that way. Sheldon Lake's a pretty good sized lake. So once you're actually out on the water, there's no bugs at all. So it looks like we got about a 600-meter portage into Cooney Lake. I'm gonna keep the Crocs on this time. Probably get a couple soakers, so. So all through this portage, there's been these big mud holes, and I'm getting eaten alive back here. Just keep moving. Cooney Lake. That was a brutal portage. Getting eaten alive. It's nice when you're out on the water, you don't get so many bugs. So I think I'm just gonna have a quick drink and head across over to Peter's Pond. See the portage from here, so it won't be long. Here we are out on Cooney Lake. So nice getting away from the bugs. Probably gonna be like 5 minutes and then I'm at the portage, and it's about a 470-meter portage into Peter's Pond. So let's get over there. I seem to say that like every lake I'm on, but let's get over there. Well, there's the portage into Peter's Pond. You know what's up in there? Bugs. So, yep. It's a really nice lake. A couple good campsites on this lake too. So far, probably gonna jinx it, but this portage doesn't seem as muddy. So hopefully the bugs aren't as bad on this one. But you never know until you go, right? So let's see what happens. And as you can see, I just decided to drag the kayak. A little easier. Well, that was a fairly easy portage. No mud. The bugs weren't as bad. And it's fairly short. So here I am at Peter's Pond. And then after that, it's Victoria Lake. And then after that, walk over to the Head River. So let's get the boat in the water and see what we see. So here we are out on Peter's Pond. It's pretty shallow. But Pete's walking. Let's go to Beaver Dam on Peter's Pond. Wonder if there's anybody home. Portage coming out of Peter's Pond going to Victoria Lake. It's a little harder to find, but as long as you know the general direction that you're going, should be no problem. And I believe this one's 400 meters. Could be wrong, but here it is. Well, I was wrong. I just checked. And it's only 160 meters, so not too bad. We're almost to Victoria Lake. I think I'm going to double carry this one. So I'm going to bring my bag first, then I'll come back for the kayak. Well, I think I made it to Victoria Lake. It's just through all this kind of maze of weeds and stuff. The bugs are crazy bad still. So I'm going to get the boat in the water, get out on some get out onto the lake where the wind picks up and the bugs don't bug you. But that portage, a little bit of bushwhacking, but it's nice and short, so only 160 meters and pretty easy. Alright, I gotta go. So once you get into Victoria Lake, there's all this overgrown all around, so looks like I gotta go straight through there. There's a little mud pile. I'm gonna see if I can ram up over it. See if I can get it. I found it. Victoria Lake. You just gotta get over this beaver dam right here. Came through all that. Going there. Lake. I made it through all that. Didn't get wet. So now just straight across to this. And to the left there should be a portage. And I believe that takes you to the head river. Can't wait to get on that. Still got lots of energy, a lot of daylight. Hoping to make it to, there's a lake right before Fish Hog Lake, so I'm gonna hopefully camp there tonight. Just get across the lake. It's good to be out on the open water again. So I think I found the Portage. It's through some of this grassy stuff again. Hopefully it's not too bad. After that, there's a 370-meter Portage into a little pond that opens up into the head river. Well, I found the Portage. It's just to the right as soon as you get into this little bay here. And it looks like it's going to be 370 meters into a small little pond and then into the head river from there. So I'm going to keep moving. It's about 4 o'clock now. Hopefully reach a campsite by 6 or 7. And yep. Whenever you can't find a Portage, just, you know, stay calm and you'll find it. So, let's get going. I believe this is a little pond right before the head river. Here's some rushing water up there. Doesn't sound too gnarly, but if it is, I'm going to run it anyways. But now I'm all loaded up, ready to hit the water again. Let's get at it. Well, looks like that rushing water is just a little stream. Hopefully I can get the kayak through. Yeah. Might have to walk this through. Shit. Yep, looks like I'm walking. Well, Wasn't able to run the rapids. Way too shallow. But I'm making progress. And I'm at the little pond, and should be a short portage into the head river. So I'm gonna go try and find that. So right now I'm on the little pond right before head river, and it looks like it should be the portage. Should be to the right. Maybe we'll see some moose on the head river. So I'm on the head river now. There's no portage from that little pond I was talking about. I hear some water up ahead. Some kind of knocking or something in the woods. So we'll go up there and we'll check it out. Nice and peaceful. And I haven't seen anybody since Sheldon Lake. They're gonna make it to Crooked Lake, and I might camp there tonight. Yeah, so that water I was hearing is just this little beaver dam right here. I think I can get over it. Oh yeah. Nothing to it. There you go. Pretty good. It's a maze. Just gotta pick the right way the first time. Alright, looks like we got another beaver dam to get down. And then there should be one more after this. Hopefully I'm going the right way. This sucks. But I'll bum shuffle all the way through if I have to. Alright, I'll see you guys once I get through this. Oh yeah. It's a little bit of a path. I can make it. Definitely be tough for a canoe. It's tough. And apparently there's one more beaver dam. Beaver dam. Oh gosh. Hopefully I don't have to get out of the boat for this one. Well, got through that beaver dam there. And it opened up into this nice little section here. And I'm sure there's going to be a portage coming up. It says there's a 210 meter portage and then back in the head river again. So, I think I hear some rapids coming up. Probably just some small ones. We'll give it a go. Looks like we'll be walking it. Yep, that's as far as I got. Actually, we're gonna have to walk it. I just made it through those little rapids. Way too shallow. Had to walk, drag my boat. It took me like 20 minutes, probably more, just to go like 200 meters. Probably should have took the portage. I think there was one around it, so next time. Right now, I feel completely alone. Complete. No one's here, except for me. Feels awesome. And I'm almost thinking that those two streams that I thought were going to be rapids, those might have been the two portages before the Crooked Lake. So hopefully I'll be at Crooked Lake soon. And I'll set up camp. Oh, trying to get through these class 0 rapids. Bum shuffling and at least I don't gotta get out of the boat though. For now anyways. Oh yeah. Shit. One more section, I gotta get out of the boat, get past those logs. Hopefully it opens up into a lake. Oh, right to the rapids. Under this log now, and hopefully the lake. There we go. Looks like some more water I'm gonna have to carry over. See if I can find a portage this time. Well, finally made it to Crooked Lake. I gotta find a campsite. That's where I'll stay for the night. That was rough getting through there, the last stretch. Well, I think I found my campsite tonight. It'll be right up there. It's got a nice big fire pit, close to the water. So I better get my tent set up. Start cutting some wood. Make some dinner. So show you what it looks like when I get up there. So this is a site. It's a pretty decent site. Nice big fire pit. You know, I might put my tent right here to get a good view when I wake up, overlooking the lake. There's also a spot back there too. It's nice and flat. But you know, it's a pretty decent spot. And as you can tell, I'm getting eaten. So I'm going to set up my tent, put some pants on, get some socks on, and start making some food, get a fire going, get the smoke, keeping away all the mosquitoes. And I'll show you what it looks like when I'm all set up. Well, you know, as soon as I got my tent set up, it started raining on us. But it looks like it's clearing up. It only was maybe raining for about like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Still just sprinkling, but I think it's going to pass over. And the rest of the weekend's going to be awesome. So I got a few hours left of daylight. So I think I'm going to use this time and we'll gather up some wood for tonight. Make sure I got enough to last me. It won't be too cold tonight, but keep the bugs away. Cook some food. I'll be back with some wood. Fire going. Got my little stove boiling some water. Gonna make some dinner. Tonight we are having Wild West chili and beans. Now the reason I'm using my little stove here rather than open fire is it boils the water a little faster. Actually, a lot faster. Got some beavers way off in the distance. They'll probably be slapping their tails all night. think my water's ready. It's all boiled. So what we're gonna do. It says let it sit for like 15-20 minutes. So I think what I'm gonna do is cast a couple lines, see if I have any luck. Well, I think my food's ready. I'll give it a try. Should be alright though. Ooh. Pretty good. I also got something for dessert too that I can't wait to try. Well guys, it's starting to get dark out. And here's my dessert. It's the freeze-dried cookies and cream ice cream sandwich. So I'll give that a taste. It's alright. Tastes like cookies and cream, so pretty decent. But anyways, give you a little overview of my day. It was pretty rough. It took longer than I thought. I started out a little later than I thought it was. It was pretty tough portages, and going down Head River, it's more like Head Creek. Not a lot of water, a bunch of beaver dams. But, you know, I made it to, what lake am I on now? I can't even remember what lake I'm on now. Crooked Lake. I got a nice campsite, and I'm just gonna enjoy the fire, hang out, and probably, as soon as it gets dark, I might end up going to bed. Pretty tired today. I got a big day tomorrow. I want to try and get all the way back to Sheldon Lake tomorrow, and take it easy on Sunday. So yeah, unless something crazy happens tonight, I'll see you guys in the morning.